Three from Matthews. Here's McGee. It's stolen by Ajinça. Holiday, the pass to Davis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Now here's Barea. Floats one up. The kick out to Matthews. A three-pointer is right on target. Matthews has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. New Orleans in the lead.
And Dirk Nowitzki last season, I felt like the first time we saw real signs of wear and tear from all the years of him playing. His field goal percentage, points per game, rebounds, all off his career averages. And that said, though, he's still a crafty, dangerous guy to have to go up against.
No one near Felton as he lets it go. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Felton's got his second basket of the night. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Mavericks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Going back to Nowitzki, his value at this point of his career cannot be measured by stats alone.
Exactly, and that's what wasn't there last year, that great team of guys around him, because that's really when he's at his very best. He can still fill it up fast, and he's one of the smartest players in the league, too.
Now, here's Felton. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Yeah, looking now at some numbers for Evans. Good season for him last year. He was around 16 points per last year, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. And then for New Orleans, Anderson comes in for Davis. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Williams. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Charlotte. Down low, Powell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Powell's got 5 points so far.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And again, no good by New Orleans.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And here's Anderson for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Ajinça kicks to Evans. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
And an area where Dallas struggled last season was defending the three-pointer. A lot of their losses came against teams that just took them apart from beyond the arc.
Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And Evans throws it down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Dallas struggled to defend the 3 last year, as you said. Bottom 5 in the NBA in three-point percentage against. And the team shot just over Clark 36% against them from 3.
And to compound that particular issue is that they allow teams to take a bunch of threes against them. I mean, it's something they've really got to shore up going into next season.
Here is Williams. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Pachulia, no luck. Here's Evans. Williams with the defensive effort.
Those are chances Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. The Pelicans on top, up by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be breaking down all the action for you. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Well, their passing was impressive. They're in a good position to win this game, in large part because of those assists. And this is the thing. You win as a team in this league. You have to share the basketball to succeed. And if they carry that level of unselfishness in the second half, they're going to be tough to beat.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
They're giving up way too many good looks. You want to keep your opponent under 50% shooting? They have not done that. What's the solution? Maybe more ball pressure, more physicality down low. Whatever it is, Ernie, they need to figure it out.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
We saw some good action from Tyreke Evans. He's got 10 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Pelicans leading by 4. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Nowitzki. Matthews out there with Felton. Then there's Anderson, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. And so here is Dallas following the score by New Orleans. Taken away by Holiday. Now running up the court, Evans trying to push it up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
Now here's Felton. Pass to Nowitzki. Goes up on the wing. Can't get it to go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Davis. Shoots. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
I agree with you. I mean, anytime you can push things forward as you approach the end of the third quarter, it puts you in good position for that last quarter, which we all know is crunch time.
Here's Nowitzki following the basket by Anthony Davis.
And really, I thought Anthony Davis a season ago just took the league by storm. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers. I think you could argue if the Pelicans' record had been a little better, he probably would have won the league MVP.
And you look at the development of Anthony Davis last season, far and away the best player efficiency rating-wise in Clark, the NBA.
Yeah, that's called PER, player efficiency rating, one of the 4 best marks in NBA history for Davis, alongside Chamberlain, Jordan, and LeBron James.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Barea's checked in. Now here's Barea to end the run, and it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that move. That's just good offense. They were all over him, and he still managed to drain him.
Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for New Orleans. And guys, what a spark plug J.J. Barea has been throughout his career. When he comes in the game, you can feel the lift. We saw a couple games against Houston in the playoffs. Saw it back in 2011 in the championship season for the Mavs.
That's a great point. I mean, he has an energizing effect on his teammates, the fans, and the announcers. I mean, he just brings so much spirit and hustle to the games. Very hard not to root for a guy like that.
For me, my favorite memory of Barea, his outstanding postseason in 2011. The Mavericks had to get through the Lakers and the Heat to win their first championship. And Barea broke down those defenses by screaming to the hoop every chance he got. Actually, he squirted to the hoop.
Here is Barea after Drew Holiday's score. Nowitzki with the screen on Holiday. And here's Anderson from the arc. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got his third assist on the night. And Holiday, here we go, and he gets the bucket. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And getting back to Barea's contributions against the Lakers back in 11, Barea led a fourth quarter comeback in game 2 to help the Mavs win. Big swing in that series. And then after the game, Kobe Bryant said that Barea kicked our you-know-whats. And ultimately, Barea helped the Mavs go on to win their only championship.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside.
Holiday goes in, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Mavericks trail by 10. Up top, Barea. 9 points in the game so far. They recover it.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Holiday dishes to Cunningham. Holiday goes in. Davis, the pass to Holiday. They shoot again. Holiday with another miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Dante Cunningham.
Pelican substitution. Eric Gordon.
Matthews against Gordon. Here's Barea. Connects from 3-point range. Barea's got 12 in the game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Nowitzki a screen. And Matthews kicks to Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6. Matthews into the lane. And he gets it to go. Matthews has got his 2nd basket of the night.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Outside Holiday. Davis sets a screen. Shot off the pick. Crew Holiday again. Holiday's got 10 points in just the 2nd half.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Last year, the Pelicans, Greg, pushed their way into the postseason. It was a neck-and-neck battle for that number 8 spot, as you recall, with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And how about the excitement down the stretch? They were able to edge out the Thunder and Russell Westbrook on that just point binge down the stretch there. And what a final day that was. A big, huge win over the Spurs let them get into the postseason for the first time under the Pelican moniker.
The stupendous finish in traffic. And now an 11-point Pelican lead.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Here's Barea after Drew Holiday's score. Tries from 10. That one a little long.
And as you said, I mean, New Orleans made the playoffs for the first time under the name Pelicans. Unfortunately for them, they ran into the Warriors in the first round and were promptly swept away. They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
1:58 left in the 3rd. A nice shot by Barea.
And thinking back to the Pelicans' playoffs from last year, let a 20-point lead slip away in that 4th quarter of Game 3. but they played better than a sweep and got valuable postseason experience for that young roster.